Hello BookTube. I thought I would do another impromptu view with I'm not sure if this is going to be a waffle or a read. It's not exactly going to be a read because I couldn't find anything in my car except this, the Complete Penguin Classics catalogue. But what I thought I would do, which would be quite nice, and this is here, the Complete Penguin Classics catalogue. The Penguin Classics catalogue contains the complete range of titles published in the Black Classic series. So obviously I'll give you a good bit of view out there, so that it doesn't get too boring at my end. But as you can see, this is Mounts Bay, and I don't know who those people are, but it's pleasant enough, isn't it, to share that. So what I thought I'd do for the first sort of part of this video, because I'm actually going to do another one really close up to the sea in a bit. It'll probably be quite loud, and it may not work, but you know, I've had this a number of years, and obviously when I open it, as I will shortly, it reminds me of £2. That's interesting. I must have got it second hand. It reminds me of all the classics I haven't read, but of course there's a great deal in here I have read, but certainly a huge amount I have not. Anyway, so let's just go through. For those that have an interest in the Complete Penguin Classics catalogue, and I love that cover. I adore that because it's just like, that is just ideal. That's kind of, it's just my type of picture. It's how I would want to be, you know, just nicely ensconced in a comfortable armchair in what I would gather is a living room or drawing room, nice window with light coming in, comfortable and reading some literature and with one's feet up. Yeah, that's really good. So I love that. It kind of absolutely speaks to me, that picture. It's just where I want to be all the time. So it says here, for almost 50 years, Penguin has been the leading publisher of classics of world literature in the English-speaking world. And it says the list covers all genres, drawn from all cultures, from the drama and philosophy of ancient Greece and the court fiction of Haydn, Japan, through the spiritual writings of India and the church fathers, to the masterpieces of the 19th century Western novel. And it says new books are continually being added, and much work is being done on new editions. I'm not sure which year this was printed or done. I don't want to sort of waste your time or bore you too much with things, but as you can see in the contents, we've got British literature, the classics, poetry and plays. There's European literature, Italian literature, French, German, Scandinavian, Spanish and Portuguese literature under Europe. Then there's American literature, Russian literature, other literature, medieval literature, sagas, Eastern literature, Greek literature, Latin and Rome literature, history, philosophy, politics, religion. So there we are. Take a breather and look at the view. So do you see what I mean? There is so much to the classics, and it's just wonderful that Penguin produced this catalogue so that people like myself thought I knew about some of the classics get reminded that there's so much more that I haven't read. So I won't sort of spend too much. We're already on 3 minutes 40, you know, like British classic, Matthew Arnold, John Aubrey, Jane Austen, the Brontes, Bacon, Boswell, Thomas Browne, Bunyan, Butler, Carlyle, Cleland, Cobbett, Collins, Darwin, De Quincey, Daniel Defoe, Dickens. How are we doing? Disraeli, and then we got George Eliot, Henry Fielding, Elizabeth Gaskell, George Gissing, William Godwin, Thomas Hardy. I'm going to show you a bit of a view now. Take a breather. Have a think. Have you read literature by all these authors? And if not, why not? Where are we going? So we're down to James Hogg, Samuel Johnson, James Boswell, Kipling, Lamb, Mandeville, Meredith, Morris, Nash, Peacock, Raleigh, Richardson, Ruskin, Scott, Shelley, whoa! Scott, Shelley, Sidney, Smollett, Sterne, Stevenson, Swift, Thackeray, Gothic novels including Walpole, Beckford and Shelley. Anthony Trollope has a page of his own, Wild, White, and the Gods, Mary Wollstonecraft and William Godwin, who I am just reminding myself are the parents of Mary Shelley, who wrote Frankenstein. I hope I haven't got my facts wrong. I've got very little confidence. Blake, Byron, Chaucer, Clare, Clough, Crabbe, Donne. The poets: Henryson, George Herbert, Hopkins, Johnson, Keats, Marlowe. Marvel, Milton, Shakespeare, Smart, Spencer, Tennyson, Traherne. I'm just reading out the surnames rather than the sort of Wordsworth. We're getting to the end here. I won't carry on. I won't bore you too much. Dorothy and William Wordsworth. Wyatt. And then we've got plays. I'm not going to go through the plays because we could be here forever. Anyway, there we are. Look, this is my complete Penguin Classics. The complete Penguin Classics. How really nice. I think it's really handy to have a little copy like that. I've only just gone through the British literature. So much more. But how useful to have the catalogue. And then you can really you could almost tick off what you've read and what you haven't read. Anyway, enjoy the view. Thank you for listening. Thank you, BookTube.